Hello everybody and welcome to episode 9 of the Tottenham Way with Tottenham Hotspur. Today we take on the old enemy as Arsenal come across North London to take us on in the Premier League. Now they are leading the way at the top of the table, so anything we can do to slow them down has to be done today. We have one departure, one arrival to talk about, as well as some injury news and the rest of the results. So let's take a look at it. And after much deliberation, I decided to let Jed Spence go to Bayern Munich. Now you're asking why. At the price that they were offering, £36 million is what they've paid for him. I thought, we'll sell him at the peak of what he's going to be. I don't think he's going to get any better with us. Obviously, if you look at the scouting report, he would be a practical signing for us. So it was the right time to let him go. So good luck, Jed. Bring Harry home with you, please. Please. And who says that Football Manager doesn't sometimes imitate real life? Conor Gallagher has joined us from Atletico Madrid. Now, Fabio Paratici played slightly more than we did in real life, £45 million for him, but he's such a good player, Conor Gallagher. His energy, his work rate, I love it. And yeah, it's a no-brainer for me. Happy to accept it. Welcome, Connor. Now, the medical centre has cleared up in recent weeks, but we do have one big absentee in there, and that is the captain. Christian Romero is in there for up to 4 weeks with a groin strain. James Maddison still nowhere near being available, so I've kind of written him off for the season now, unfortunately. And Luka Gunter is also here with a hamstring strain. As following that fantastic draw with Manchester City last time around, we made our way through to the Carabao Cup final and survived the trip to Anfield. We lost by 1-0, but we won 4-1 on aggregates. Then we went to Old Trafford and beat Manchester United by 2-0. Casemiro with an own goal and Yavi Simmons with a goal. Then we drew at home to Newcastle. It was a very good game of football, just neither side could find the net. Then we lost on penalties at the Hill Dickinson Stadium to Everton. We were about 30 seconds away from winning the tie. Dominic Solanke scored, but Barry equalised in added time at the end of the second half. And then, as you can see, the penalty shootout was a bit of a disaster. But last time around, we bounced back by getting a draw away at Dortmund in the knockout playoff round of the Champions League. We probably should have won the game as well. They were down to 10 men for a large part of it. So we bring them back to London on Wednesday night, and we'll see if we can knock them out of the Champions League. So we have a cup final to look forward to, as well as we will take on Brentford in the final of the Carabao Cup, or the Thomas Frank Derby, as it's now been coined, apparently. So, after 26 Premier League games, we have 48 points. We are 9 points off the top of the table at this point in time. Arsenal lead the way on 57, 55 for Aston Villa, 54 for Chelsea. So it's a 3-horse race at the top. You could include Manchester City in that, I guess. But if you include Man City, I guess you include us as well, because we're only 2 points behind them. Liverpool on 46, Bournemouth on 45, Everton on 42, Newcastle on 35, Brentford dropping like a stone on 34. Down at the bottom, it's getting more interesting down the bottom as well. Wolves picked up a win last time around to move themselves closer to safety on 22. Burnley's improvement keeps coming as they're on 23. West Ham have won the last 2. They're on 23. Leeds are on 24. Fulham on 25. Sunderland on 27. Manchester United on 28. Haven't won in 4 of Manchester United, so they can't get themselves away from the bottom 3. Nottingham Forest also on 28, with Brighton on 31 and Crystal Palace on 32. So can we stop Arsenal winning this title? It is something that I am determined to help the cause. So here are the 2 starting lineups for the North London derby as Vicario starts in goal for us. Williams, Danso, Van der Ven, Udogie, Palhinha, Gallagher, Bergvall, Kulusevski, Johnson, with Dominic Solanke leading the line. As Arsenal start with Raya in goal. Mosquera, Saliba, Hikapi, Luis Skelly, Gonzalez, Odegaard, Rice, Madueke, Martinez, with Kai Havertz leading the line. No Bukayo Saka today for Arsenal. But they still have plenty of quality, so they are not to be taken lightly in this one. Can we slow them down at least from winning this title? We are not going to get involved probably in the whole thing come the end of the season, but can we help the others out? Ideally, we want to help out Aston Villa, right? We don't want to help Chelsea to win the title, or Manchester City, for that matter. We want them in the race with Aston Villa and Arsenal. And will Arsenal bottle it once more? Maybe. Will they do it in real life? I'm starting to think maybe not. But you never know. Manchester City keep tripping over their own feet. That's the biggest problem. As the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium plays host to the North London derby. Early throw for Kevin Danso. He's got a long one, apparently. Is he going to propel it into the box? He is, but we aren't going to win the first header. We do keep the ball alive. Danso. Into Palhinha. Onto Johnson. Lucas Buffo drives it low and David Raya sees it late. Tips it round as the rain is pouring down. Now, I don't know whether that's still the bug or whether it's because it's February. But anyway, it's raining. It's England. Of course it's raining. As the ball goes into Rice in midfield. Onto Odegaard. Boo! Ah, it's a poor ball in behind. What a shame. As Van der Ven plays it up the line for Johnson. Come on, Brennan. Oh, plays it across into Bergvall. Goes back in towards Brennan Johnson. Driving across the field. Looking for Dominic Solanke. Might need a bit of help. Certainly will do. Oh, he gets the shot away though. Good save from Raya. And Dominic Solanke trying to pull one out of the bag. Short corner is an option. Kulusevski with it. Is he going to go short? No, he's going to drive it into the penalty area. And Palhinha gets the header on goal, but Raya with the save. It's been all Tottenham so far though, which is excellent to see. And Raya, I mean, you're going to have to kick it long. You got no other choice really. Oh no, he throws it. Okay. Mascara, oh, he just about keeps it in. No, he should have beaten Makareweke to the ball there. And, oh, Kai Havertz goes down. Ah, Connor. Fell for it. Oh, Jared Gillett, not him again. He was at the West Ham game yesterday. I've recorded this the day after the West Ham game. I'm not going to comment on the game itself. I'm just going to shut up about it. Because we all know my feelings on Thomas Frank by this point. Yeah, Jared Gillett did not help the situation in that game yesterday. Hopefully something has been done by the time this comes out. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. As we are half an hour into the North London derby, we've seen a few chances, but not a great deal. Arsenal are having the possession. We've had the shots on target. Can we see one of them? There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Gallagher. Looking for Kulusevski. Go on, Dejan. Have a run, son. Plays it inside to Gallagher. No, he loses out to Declan Rice. Not the man to lose the ball to in that area. Palhinha's coming across to try and help. And it's still alive. Vicario, I mean, he makes up for a poor error. And we get away with it. And that is half-time, 0-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And Arsenal starting to come into it as the half ended. Although, if you look at the max momentum, apparently we only had the first block of it. Which, okay, fair enough. Happy with the performance, yeah. Just need a goal, don't we? No doubt Jared Gillett will rule it out for some reason. One thing I will comment on the game against West Ham. If that is not a penalty for handball, if your hand is out there and that's not handball, I have no idea what the handball rule is anymore. It's just not going well, is it? Let's be honest. Ball with Gonzalez. Across into Hikapi. Looking for Martinelli. Into Rice. Arsenal starting to impose themselves. We might have to make a couple of changes shortly. Because, yeah, it's only going one way at the moment. Coming up to the hour. As Rice looks to the ball to the back post. Martin Odegaard, good block from Kevin Danso, I think that was. Either way, we get it away, but only just. And they're knocking it around the penalty area, looking for the perfect goal, and we might have the counter-attack. Oh, why didn't you show me the counter? Kulusevski, I mean, Dejan, I don't know whether it's because he's not happy where he's playing or whatever, but he's not performing very well at all recently. So Kudus is going to come on for him. Did we bring Kulamawani on? I mean, that seems to work when Kulamawani comes on. Yeah. I mean, he is awful in real life. He tries, but he's awful. as Williams picks up the ball. Well done, Nico. In to Kulusevski. Subs haven't happened yet. Conor Gallagher trying to drive beyond Declan Rice. Been a good battle between those two. Invariably, I thought it might be. Destiny keeps it in play. Finds Brennan Johnson. Driving down the field. Can he square the ball? No, he runs the bloody thing out of play instead. There's El Halley with the ball in. Kai Havertz goes down. Gets up. And then, oh, Ranweri with the shot. And I tell you what, we scramble it away. February has not been kind to us so far. We have had some dodgy results. But hopefully we can pinch this. Williams with the throw. Gallagher looking for Kudus. Can he keep it in play? He can. Can he pick out a teammate? Can he go alone? He finds Gallagher. Conor Gallagher might drive it towards goal. He does! And he scores! 20 minutes to play. Conor Gallagher with the goal. And what a time to get your first one for the club against our bitter rivals from South London. And it is a little jinking run. They don't close him down quickly enough. And he drives it into the net. Tottenham 1, Arsenal 0. Come on, Connor. Good boy. Can we capitalise on this? Right, we have got some more changes to make. Let's do that in short order. Brennan Johnson. I mean, I should have taken him off after he run the ball out of play. But I didn't. Xavi's coming on for him. Archie Gray's coming on in midfield for Lucas Bergvall. And we're going to bring on Pat Sarr for Paulinho as well. And then we're going to say to Conor Gallagher, go and do that for me, please. Yeah? Dallo as well? No, we've made the 5. We'll leave it like that. That's fine. Freshen up the midfield area. That is what I really wanted to do. That's where the battle's going to be won and lost in the final 10 minutes or so. Johnson has got the ball into Bergvall. Looking for Kulamawani now. He's onside. Tick. Can he pick out a teammate? There's plenty there with him. Johnson with a shot. All right, with the save. Was it going in? Whee! That's what you get for taking a quick throw. Honestly, that is bad. That is very bad, but I'm here for it. Danso with the long one. He's got to pick out a white shirt. There's 2 at the front. Going to be the flickers on, as I call them. Okay, now he goes to Kudus inside. I mean, it's a poor decision, but Arsenal do not take advantage. Archie Gray with the interception. Vicario. After his recent escapades in real life, when he started to turn round, I was worried. As, Kudus doesn't get there. Hikapi gets it away. El High? Not sure who that is, to be honest. Anyway, he's got the ball. Whatever happens. Try and win the challenge. No, Odegaard, Destiny, good challenge from you. Pat Sarr picks it up. Feeds it on. Martinelli's down off the ball. I would say carry on playing. Because, yeah, it's down for the referee to stop the game. And Jared Gillett hasn't got the intelligence to stop the game. The free kick will make the game stop. And it's their own time that they're wasting with Martinelli. I didn't see a challenge on him, so he's just gone down of his own volition, hasn't he? Ball towards the back stick. Oh, Hikapi heads it away. Kulamawani was there with dangerous intent. 4 minutes of added time anyway. We are going to win the North London derby, hopefully. I said it against Manchester City that we were going to win the game, and we didn't. So let's not count our chickens going into the final few seconds of this game. Gabriel Jesus has come on. That makes more sense. The Gabriel's come on. So Hikapi gone to left back. Fair enough. In towards Hikapi. Marino. Yes, Pat Sarr. Well done. Xavi trying to get us on the counter. Doesn't matter. Just keep it at our end of the pitch, please. And that is going to be it. Vicario is going to take his time with this free kick. And we're going to win the North London derby. Thank the Lord. I thought it was going to finish 0-0 again. But Conor Gallagher's wonderful strike wins the game for us. Gives everybody else a chance now to catch them up as well. And it brings us back into the conversation, albeit only slightly. So here are the results from the entire Premier League weekend. So Nottingham Forest and Liverpool drew 1 each. Chelsea beat Burnley. Crystal Palace beat Wolves. We beat Arsenal. Everton and Manchester United drew 1-1. Manchester City beat Newcastle. Sunday saw Brentford and Brighton draw 1 each, and Sunderland lose at home to Fulham. And then Monday night, West Ham lost to Bournemouth. So Chelsea move level on points with Arsenal as a result of their win and Arsenal's defeat. Aston Villa haven't played this weekend. I've no idea why, but they haven't played. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with them. So they have a game in hand on the two sides in front of them. Manchester City have played a game more than everybody else, along with Nottingham Forest. So they move back into fourth. We're back 2 points behind them after they beat Newcastle. So yeah, 6 points off the top of the Premier League as it stands. Down the bottom, everyone in the bottom 5 lost. Fulham were the big winners, moving on to 28. Manchester United picked up a draw, as did Nottingham Forest. So yeah, it's as you were down the bottom. So we haven't got to go far for our next game in this series. We take on Dortmund in the second leg of the Champions League playoff round. Can we make it through to the last 16 of the Champions League? Find out next time around. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.